Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Malachi.
Tom.
We're back with Archer, Season 9, Episode 6. Guys, last episode, we had a quicksand. That was like basically almost half the episode. Archer and Pam fell into quicksand. They were sinking, and they were kind of getting it all out.
Some feelings came out.
Yeah, now I'm not sure to what extent Pam was pulling his leg. It was really just for the marriage sake, but everything else was real. And then at the end, we had what appears to be cannibals.
Cannibals, yeah.
Cannibals, yeah. Before we jump into this, if you want to support us, leave a comment down below. Like, subscribe if you haven't. Check us out on Patreon to see the uncut reaction. Let's jump in.
Look at that house.
Gonna be great.
I'm sure it was Honolulu Colony.
Yes, Father?
Come in here this very instant. Do not perf me, woman.
You called, Father?
Where is it?
Where is what?
The map.
And why would anyone want a map to some moldy old statue?
Because of its magical powers.
Oh, that's just a silly native legend.
I think you made some sort of deal with this SMI Fafo, the German.
What?
Yes. In exchange for enough money to go live among the Papalangi in New York City again.
Oh, come on. There was this little thing called the Great Depression.
Well, and you don't know anything about art.
You have raised the fool, because the Tupua is a legend for a reason. So I hope at least he paid you in advance.
Excuse me. Well, that sneaky little schnitzel thinks he's gonna flim-flam.
You're telling me they will be totaled?
That would be.
What the hell is the matter with you people?
Oh, well, I, for one, am starving, so please tell me you have oysters.
Who the hell taught you how to drive? Me? Who the hell taught him how to drive? None of your beeswax. Wait, where were you going? No.
We're searching for a sacred idol.
God damn it. No, you can't. I forbid it. Excuse me? The looting of Michimoto's cultural artifacts by you. You Europeans.
Code for white.
And what of it?
And what color are your Germans, huh?
Do something.
Commandeer this vacuum.
You goon.
To bring the ultimate power to the fatherland.
Woo! So we do have the spirit of Barry.
Yeah. Poor monkey. That is awful. That is terrible.
That won't be too hard.
God damn it, Bird!
Because he's stuck in quicksand.
Oh my God.
Quicksand. Pam too. And I don't know how much time they have left.
First we secure the idol, and then we can rescue them. Exactly.
For the love of God, woman, your son is going to die.
Oh, all right. Take us to the damn quicksand. But I'll bet you dollars to donuts they've already escaped, found the idol, and are just yucking it up.
Don't say a word. I'm mad enough at you as it is.
I was gonna say I wonder what I'm gonna taste like. Because this whole crazy thing's kind of got me thinking about if I'd ever, like, eat a person. And not in a starvation type deal like the Donner Party or whatever. That goes without saying. But I wouldn't want her to get killed just so I could eat her. So maybe, I don't know, what if it was one of these native girls' confirmation or whatever? On the way to the ceremony, this tender, hairless young thing has a massive yet painless brain aneurysm and falls into a vat of grazing liquid.
You just described, almost word for word, what's going to happen to you guys over the next 2 days. I'm Noah.
Beso eklabat.
Eklen Oki. I mean, I've been here almost 4 years now, so...
4 years? So there's no way to escape.
Well, I suppose... there's probably... Oh, gosh. I mean... I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know, idiot? Haven't you even tried?
An anthropologist studies human beings and their societies and cultures. The Muamua, for example...
Zakila Gizona.
Ekazan Oki. Are assholes.
Yeah, right. Even after they ate your goddamn arm?
Oh, yeah. Man, that was really... Don't get it, Makumi.
What is she saying?
That I taste like chicken, which to them is like the worst.
What the?
What's that?
Oh, okay, well, I gotta go. Maybe I'll see you guys later, or maybe not. Okay, bye.
Wait, what was that?
Nothing.
God.
I think it was something.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, if we get out of this alive somehow, we should definitely open a detective agency.
Ooh. Oh, Ah, damn, but we're not getting out alive, huh?
Nope.
Nope.
He set me up. This mite-riddled bird's just
Mite-riddled bird.
Get to the idol first.
Look, there's blueprints coming up out of the quicksand.
Really?
Ah, yes!
This trail is two barefoot men carrying a load between them, probably on like a pole or something. See, they're like 6 feet apart. That's about the size of a man.
Or a party sub.
Heavier load.
Ooh, which I bet was Pam.
Mon Dieu. Can it be Le Cannibal?
Le Cannibal.
God.
Well, but since they're out of the quicksand,
And about to be eaten.
so we're just gonna go gallivanting through this deadly jungle because this dodo says she can see a trail.
Do you seriously not? It's so obvious.
Then let's go. Come on, Lady Baltimore.
Sea trail, okay. They don't explain it, but whatever.
Oh, look! This guy has ringworm!
There's a piece of, whatchamacallit, obsidian.
So?
So we can cut the ropes with it, dummy. If I can just scrooge down the pole, I can...
Get a splinter in your ass?
I'm not gonna get us... God damn it.
That would
We'll
suck.
see how funny. And two, I'm about this close to getting a new goddamn sidekick.
How is this Cracker's fault?
What? Not crackers, you.
Cut me loose.
I will, but only because I choose to.
You can leave one hand tied behind my back.
Why?
So I can whip your ass fairly. Stop cutting.
What?
Is your dick hard?
Also nothing.
Oh, for the...
Oh,
Ew!
no, wait.
Dude, that is a hard dick.
It's not that hard.
Please. I bet it hasn't been that hard since the time the army checked you for a hernia.
I told you that in confidence.
Yeah? Well, I ain't your priest. Speaking of hard dicks.
I also told you that in confidence.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's not supposed to be sexy. It's protective, in case they're thorns.
Okay, Master Coconut.
Nobody gets that.
Dude, Pam's like ripped.
No, you can't. I'll be punished.
Not if you're dead.
Well, you say that.
Hey, buddy, no shit. She will kill you like an innocent baby rabbit.
God damn it.
I swear to God, if those cannibals don't have a bar, I may literally die.
Well, you two idiots can stick around to find out and then get eaten, but I'm gonna go find that goddamn idol.
Wait, what idol? You mean the Tapua?
Whatever it's called,
How do you know where it is? The Tapua would be the greatest archaeological find of well, probably just the past couple of years, but still.
Still what? You're not coming.
Oh, come on. The legends all say that Tapua is hidden deep inside a labyrinth of shafts and tunnels just packed with deadly booby traps.
So...
That's why you gotta know your petroglyphs.
Okay, change your plans. You're
Indiana Jones.
Yep.
No, I think we're getting close to a village or something. Look, there's a ton of footprints around here. Plus this?
Doge Kakumi!
Whoa!
Yeah, not cool.
What? But you just told me to...
Lakundo! Lakundo! Lakundo!
Actually, I have kind of a weak premise.
Dude, I'd be gone.
Yeah, no, I'm just not. My ass went out of there.
Weil mein Schwanz so lang ist.
Nun beeile dies.
Ja, ja. Komm runter, Junge.
Sweet.
Seriously?
You want him to take those guys out, though.
I would think so, yeah.
What the hell? Why'd you do that?
Guys,
What? He was gonna wipe them out.
Yeah, problem solved.
he wants us to come with him.
Gee, thanks, Noah.
Oh, you're welcome.
I wonder if this is something that's universal.
He wants to know why you stuffed your genitals into a coconut.
Because I hate this goddamn island.
Zula guna mua mua.
He says you saved their lives, so now you're friends of the Mua Mua. He said even I can come.
Do you not normally go to the feasts?
Oh, no, God, no. They're super racist.
Yeah, that's...
Well, guess you can find out what a human being tastes like after all.
Oh, man. And this is probably going to sound weird, but I can kind of eat.
A person?
Not a whole person, asshole. But maybe like a drumstick?
Oh, God. Guys, that was a reaction. This is our discussion. I like that episode almost the most out of the ones I've seen, except for maybe the second episode.
I'm really enjoying this whole season.
Same. Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. Honestly, the story of the idol having these magical powers, does it or does it not? What do you guys think?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think because this is supposed to feel like a night, like one of those older shows in the jungle, like these pulp 1930, 40 shows. I think for the sake of the story, it will. I don't think it's going to be like Scooby-Doo. Even though I haven't seen Scooby-Doo, but they're always finding out that it's not really a ghost, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in the original, yeah.
Yeah, and in this, I think it is going to be a ghost, is what I mean. Also, Lana's parents. So if you remember, we got to meet them before. We went to San Francisco. I think that's where they were. And
yeah, they were
Archer,
like PhDs and really academic.
Yeah, and Archer wanted... he didn't want, but he thought they were suggesting having a threesome with him in the hot tub.
Yep.
That was so embarrassing.
Yeah,
So
Lana's dad in this one's hilarious.
he was hilarious in the old one, but it's weird because it kind of looks like them in the face, but he's much bigger and like Pacific looking. So Noah, who we got to enjoy from like season 5 or 6 or something like that, and he was doing a dissertation there as well.
Yeah.
He was at the Pirate Island. I enjoy that character. He's played by the guy who plays Tobias on Arrested Development, which this show has a kind of adjacent humor, at least in the first few seasons, to Arrested Development, and it has like 4 or 5 of the actors are voice actors in this.
Okay.
So I like him a lot. He's funny. It's good to have him back. I think that's one thing I've been missing a little bit in these last couple seasons is, from what I understand, Adam Reed isn't like head writer anymore. He's producing, he's in control of the show, but the writing duties, the main ones he handed off, and he kind of overlooks and approves and makes little changes now, kind of like Toriyama did, and maybe Dragon Ball Super or something like that. Or as he got older, maybe with Dragon Ball Z, the Majin Buu saga.
So we know the cannibals now. They're called the Muamua tribe.
Yeah.
So I guess it begs the question, and I wrote this as my last note, because we hear stories all the time about, like the soccer team. I don't know if it was in the 70s. I don't remember when it was that crashed, and then they ended up having to. There were other players that died to stay alive. But the question
isn't
is,
that book called Alive? Remember?
Yeah.
I think we read it in high school.
Could you eat another human to stay alive if you had to? If
To stay alive if I had to?
It's cooked.
I feel like to stay alive if I had to, I would. So there are documents from the early 1900s of explorers who tried humans, like when they would come across these cannibals, and they were eating other native people that they conquered. So they tried it. There's like half a dozen accounts in the past like 130 years. So not a lot. It varies wildly. They talked about being kind of gamey, kind of like venison. There's also this guy, he wanted to be killed by this person, and he wanted to be eaten, and he allowed himself to be killed. And I think they chopped off part of his arm, like while he was still alive, and I think they both tried it or something like that. This is like in the early 1900s or something like that. And it also described it as kind of similarly. It's weird how reprehensible it is to think about. We live in a world where a lot of things eat each other. They're pretty certain that in the early part of our history, it's something that happened a little more regularly, obviously. They floated the idea that this temple with the Tapua is going to have traps made Tom and I think of Indiana Jones. Still need to take you through those movies, and you and I haven't seen the 5th one.
Correct.
So maybe we can go through them sometime and then eventually react to the 5th one. So
yeah, it's got like an Indiana Jones Uncharted vibe to it. Kind of.
That's why I think I really like this season. I'm not saying it's the best season ever, but I think I'm so in love with those stories, like Indiana Jones, Uncharted. Like, to me, that's it. Even Lara Croft's. I just think they're the most exciting stories. But it's also weird. It's like they're like naked, tied to that pole. Obviously, we didn't see anything. That was just kind of weird. Obviously, Pam, she is muscular. She's stacked because she's like big and strong.
Jacked, yeah.
Tall, big, and strong. It's kind of a weird.
6'5".
Yeah, 6'5". It's kind of a weird thing. George Costanza, what did he always want to do?
He always wanted to get with a tall woman.
Always wanted to get with a tall woman.
He's like, Jared, what's the tallest woman you've ever been with? He's like, I don't know, 6'4". He's like, it's amazing.
We had that one scene with the monkey, and the monkey died.
Oh, yeah.
That was, what was up with that, dude? It was terrible.
Well,
we're jerks sitting there, the scene before where the monkey gets shot down, we're all like, laughing at it.
I think they know, the writers know that. They know that we're laughing, and then they try to show us their side of it.
That was a terrible scene.
It was a terrible scene. I feel like, the show has been missing that a little bit. I'm not sure. I think he actually did write this last season. And last season felt enough like Archer. But this season I felt like it's been missing a little bit of jokes that I'm used to. But that particular scene it's one of those things that is so tragic, but it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny now that they decided to include that tragic scene. Because, you know what I mean? And you have these mixed feelings of it. But yeah, it sucked to see.
The guy's over there going to the bathroom right before he gets a spear through his chest, and you hear Cyril, like, Schmeat!
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, anyway, so it was good. I liked it quite a bit.
Me too.
Guys, if you don't want to wait until next week, check us out on Patreon. And by the way, leave comments. It's the oxygen for the channel. It helps us get everything out there. So thank you. See you next time.